Yo, what's up, guys? This is my first Transformers toy review. I think that's pretty cool. Um, yeah. Hi, my name's Shaydex. Welcome to my first ever Transformers toy review. Uh, yeah. Uh, Today we're going to be reviewing Transformers Legacy Voyager class comic universe Tarn. No, I want to preface this video with I have the Toy Hacks Repro Labels kit applied to this figure, so he doesn't really look like the original figure does because he's got all these stickers applied. I don't have the entire kit applied, but I have a considerable amount of the kit applied, so he looks very different from the actual Legacy figure. Well, this is the actual Legacy figure, but he looks very significantly different from the figure without the repro labels. I also don't have the box, so I don't have the box to review the box in this review either. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Let's take a look at the skull first. That looks really cool. A lot of purples there. I mean, this is the Toy Hacks kit. So you got a few purples there. You got red in the eyes. Not a whole. There's a little bit of a light piping thing right there, but there's not really much of it. The eyes, you can see there's sort of red in there, but other than that, not a whole lot of things with the eyes. You can see the gray, the gunmetal for the rest of the head. And you can see lots of purples, lots of grays, some gold right here and silver. Some more gold here. So all in all, very good looking figure. And here is the back. You can see there's a little bit of purple clear plastic there as well. He's got a little bit of that on him. So yeah, I personally think this is my favorite figure that I have, just because I waited so long for us to get a Tarn, just in general, from Hasbro, and they absolutely delivered. My one complaint is that he's a bit flat. He's sort of like a pancake, but other than that, he is literally one-to-one with the comic, and I think it looks really good. Obviously, I have, again, the Toy Hacks labels applied, which I think makes the figure pop a lot more, but the figure without the repro labels still looks fantastic. And honestly, I really adore this. The moment this was revealed, I pre-ordered him instantly, and I very rarely do pre-orders for toys, just because that's how I work. I typically like to get them on my own after their release, but this was one that I instantly pre-ordered, because I knew because he's Tarn, and because he's my favorite Transformers character, he was going to go out of stock pretty quickly, so I made sure to snag him on Hasbro Pulse. He's pretty much available at places like Target, at Big Bad Toy Store, Hasbro Pulse, pretty much anywhere you can find Legacy toys. Around the time that he was released, he was pretty abundant, but now they've sort of moved on with the waves, and you'll be finding less of him physically in stores, but you can get him off places like Big Bad Toy Store and Hasbro Pulse pretty easily. But yeah, as far as articulation goes, the head's on a ball joint. He can look side to side. He can do a little bit of wiggly waggly. He can look up that far. He can look down that far. He's got shoulder joint right here. His arms can do a full 360. You've got bicep rotation right there. If you want to utilize this transformation joint, you can. I typically use it for posing. You've got a little over 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. The hands can rotate and can open up, which I think is really, really cool. You've got waist rotation right there. The legs can kick forward that far, kick back that far. Outward movement, he can't really, oh wait, never mind. Yeah, he can do almost the full splits. That's pretty cool. You've got thigh rotation right up at the top right there. You have over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and if you really want, you can utilize this transformation joint and do that. You can do that as well. Feet can move up like that. Due to transformation, they can move down literally flat with the leg. You got ankle tilt as well. So I think that this figure is absolutely phenomenal, and I'm really excited for Legacy Bludgeon to come out, which is a repaint slash retool sort of this Tarn mold. Now, as far as accessories go, he comes with his fusion cannon, which again also has the Repro labels applied. So, sort of the Evo Fusion gimmick is that you can take it apart and sort of equip it however you want to Tarn. So you can plug this in and make a giant little rifle for him to hold, or you can customize the configuration of the fusion cannon right here, which typically what I do with the configuration is this, which me personally, I think this looks significantly better. I think this is the wrong way, maybe? I think I put this on the wrong way. Yeah. I think I did it. Yeah, there we go. This is typically how I have it configured, just because it's a little bit more accurate to the comics. I'm gonna move this around to this side. And yeah, so you can plug it in. This is the arm you're supposed to plug it into, so you can pretty much put that in that slot right there. But you can also plug it into this arm for whatever reason you need to do that for. Again, your toy displayed however you wish, but this is the arm that the instructions tell you to go put it on, and this is the arm he had it on in the comics. So if you want to go for that comic accuracy, it's on this arm. Now in this configuration, it sort of affects the articulation of the elbow. Just in general, this thing, if it will stop coming undone like that, it generally like hinders the articulation of the elbow, and it just like does that. So typically what I do, if I can frickin' keep this fusion cannon under control, typically what I do is I have the arms set up like this, and then have him firing it like that, basically. Have it on his arm like this, while the shoulder joint is up like that. That typically clears the space up and leaves you to, you know, have it stable with the articulation you have. And of course, he can hold it out like that. He can hold it out pretty well like that. Or if you want, you can have him hold it like this. It's your toy, displayed however you wish. So, yeah, now let's get on to the transformation. First thing we got to do is pop the thing off, and then you got to configure it how it's normally supposed to be, because this will then go on the tank mode. So what you got to do is first you have to untab this, spin it around, and flip these cannons up like so. Then what you got to do is untab this, and then pull these treads out, flip the head back into there, right there, and now just, if you can, rotate these treads around. Now you're gonna have to fold this back like this for clearance, and then this can fold up like that. Next, what you got to do is you got to clip these legs together, and then put the feet in like that, like so. And then what you got to do is you got to flip this out, flip this piece out if I can get it right, and then sometimes I forget how to do these. And then what you got to do is use that previous joint that I was talking about earlier. Flip this down, right? Flip this down. Sort of put the legs right there, but don't like fully close it yet because it does lock in with the arms. See the arms right here, flip them in like that, and then flip this up. There's a little tab right there. It's gonna go into the arm. So you gotta lock it in right. There we go. Again, second verse, same as the first. Flip this around. You also gotta flip these hands around so that they're facing the ground. Tab that in. Now what you gotta do is unclip these, and these are going to slide in right there. Takes a little bit of force, and then flip that down. Second verse, same as the first. Put that in, flip that down. And the last thing you gotta do is, I think you gotta angle these a little bit of a certain way. Make sure the legs are still connected, and then there's a plug in right at the top here, like you can see right there. There's supposed to be a tab right there that the feet will just plug into, like so. And there you have it. But the last thing you need to do is take the fusion cannon right here. You gotta plug it in at the top. There's gonna be 2 tabs right here on the legs, and you got to plug these top 2 tabs in, if I can get it right. And there you have Tarn in his vehicle mode. And this is a really cool looking tank, even with especially with the Toy Hacks kit, honestly. This figure is great. Now, he doesn't roll because he has faux wheels on the bottom. I don't know if you could see those. He's got faux wheels on the bottom right here and right here on both sides. So here's the bottom. He's got a little bit of visible head syndrome, unfortunately, but what can you do? Here's the top. And this looks really freaking cool, guys. Honestly, it's really one of my favorite figures. If it is my favorite figure that I have. He's got a little bit of visible hand syndrome here in the back, but that's fine. As for the fusion cannon, you can actually move it like this, so you can have it go a full 360 around. But yeah, this is the tank mode. Now, I forgot scale comparisons. I'll do that in the next one. But yeah, he scales pretty well with, I think, Laser Prime. I think he's about the same height generally as Laser Prime. Also from the Legacy line. But yeah, this is Tarn. And yeah, he looks really good. Again, Toy Hacks Labels kit. I got that off toyhacks.com. You can get them for a lot. There's a lot of figures you can get it for. But yeah, that's Tarn. And yeah, that was the review. I'm definitely going to be learning more for the next one. But yeah, this is easily my favorite figure, as I've said in this video already. The Toy Hacks labels just look so freaking good on them. But yeah, I love this figure. He's great. And yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.